Red Pill Radio, this is Chiara Nicoletti from the 81st Venice International Film Festival. I'm glad to welcome Amy Ryan and Austin Abrams, actors in WOLFS by John Watts. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So as I was telling you before starting the interview, I had a lot of fun this morning, and I was wondering, like, the very general, but very banal question. I'm very curious. How was being part of this big reunion between Brad and George?
Well, there's always a moment, you know, we were talking about this a bit, like when you get the moment to work with actors that you have admired for a really long time, or you grew up watching their films, you're just a fan of all their films. If you can find a way to meet the person and not the personality, and both George and Brad, I think, they're such generous gentlemen, and it felt, even though it's thrilling, it's exciting to work with actors of that caliber, but they make it very easy and comfortable. And I mean, I felt welcome from, you know, the first day, and as if we were old friends. So it's a great skill they have. But they're just beautiful gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, they're specifically humble and, like you said, generous, and you don't, like, they go out of their way to be welcoming, you know? They went out of their way to make me feel comfortable, which not necessarily a lot of people do that. I mean, especially in their position. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just very, 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 very thankful.
John Watts, in the director notes, wrote that the tone of the film was, the difficulty maybe was to be deadly serious and completely ridiculous. So how did you get into this tone?
Well, I think that's how comedy always works, is when you're deadly serious, right? You don't go for the joke, and you know, the situation is really dire for both of them, and for them when the guys meet up. So I think if you know, first of all, it's all on the page. John wrote this exquisite, exact script, and the roadmap was there. But and then I give John credit for keeping us in the right tone, in case, you know, 'cause sometimes it can be fun and you get a little loose, but he contained us back. But mostly it's on the page.
Yeah. I feel like the tone really was in the script. And yeah, I feel like you said, you just kind of focus on the truth of what you're doing, and not necessarily for the comedy specifically. And then just works out from there, and it's funnier than it would be if you were trying to be funny.
Yeah.
You know?
As I said, I had a lot of fun, and the journalist with me this morning, and I was wondering, what was the most fun, the scene that was the most fun for you to play, because there are several in both cases.
I don't know. There was a lot of them. I mean, really just like showing up every day was very exciting. I felt, you know, like just getting to show up and work with these guys and like learn from them.
So no running in the cold.
There were fun parts of that. I mean, I don't know. There was a lot. It really was kind of every day. I can't speak to like a particular scene, but. Yeah, I was just very...
Yeah, it's a film where, if you say, like, I don't mind being covered in blood every day at work, and I don't think you minded being in your underwear being freezing.
No,
you know?
Not at all.
It was a joy.
Thank you so much for bringing us joy and fun this morning and in this film, WOLFS by John Watts. Thank you, Amy Ryan, Austin Abrams,
for
being with us at the 81st Venice International Film Festival. I'm Chiara Nicoletti for Fred, the Festival Insider. Grazie.
Grazie.